A steady flow of working capital is the lifeblood of small and medium-sized firms, but managing it can be challenging. C2FO provides a platform which gives suppliers the power to request early payments from their buyers, and in doing so, boosts finances during critical periods.
Building a business takes courage and spirit, and this company has plenty of spirit. It works with some of the top sporting clubs in the country to create branded drinks, including pitch-infused gin. And for this business, to keep the drink flowing, they need to keep the cash flowing.
Christmas sales exploded. We were confident with the product initially anyway. It was a test run at Christmas effectively, but demand went through the roof, exploded. And there was a strain on our cash flow.
They needed money fast, so they used C2FO, an early payment digital platform. It allows the supplier to set the rate to be paid early. In return, the buyer gets an agreed discount. The supplier simply logs in and chooses the rate that suits them.
Once they've clicked on that button and set that rate, it will go green to show them that that has been accelerated. And once that market clears at the end of the day, that will then be pushed to them in the normal payment method from their customer. So if it was the same day or next day payment, they could receive that the next day.
The invoices would be live on the online portal. We could set our term and our APR and receive an answer within a couple of hours by the end of the day.
Julian's first year of sales was expected to hit 20,000 bottles. In fact, sales reached over 100,000. Access to cash allowed him to meet demand and to double his staff. Suppliers need liquidity for many reasons: to simply run their business, invest and grow, or to hit quarterly or end-of-year targets.
What we've done is, I think, what all great technology companies do, which is to take something that's a simple idea, but incredibly complex to do, and made it very easy to use.
The combined annual turnover of SMEs in the UK is £1.9 trillion. That's 51% of all private sector turnover. A survey by C2FO found nearly half of British SMEs needed more liquidity compared to the previous year.
SMEs are the engine room of growth for the UK. But worryingly, the UK has started to lag behind other developed economies in that the proportion of GDP generated by SMEs is reducing compared to our peers.
Imagine walking into a bank, asking for a loan and saying exactly how much interest you want to pay for it. That's the type of choice C2FO are offering their suppliers.
I get a benefit that the early payment comes at a reduced cost than perhaps other forms of funding, and it's just much more simple because I don't need to go to the bank, I don't need to fill in paperwork.
The benefit for the buyers here is that they will be making a revenue. The discount is coming directly from them. There are no third-party funders involved here, so everything that is being discounted is going back to the buyer.
It's a very easy system to use. We had answers within a couple of hours. In general, if you go to any of the banks, you're not going to get an answer in that space of time.
C2FO also sponsors the prompt payment code.
What I'm delighted to see is the UK government recognises the value of C2FO, and if a supplier is paid early using the marketplace, that gets recognised as part of the prompt payment reporting.
C2FO has an office here in London, but operates across 137 countries, working with hundreds of thousands of suppliers. It helps any business, from small ones to publicly listed.
Since inception, we've done some 150 billion in early payments. That's early payments to small and medium businesses that are using that cash to fuel their growth, to employ people, to stay in business and become that engine room of growth for the UK economy.
They've also developed an app, and there is online, face-to-face and telephone help.
We utilised Frank, who was our online help. He walked us through the process, and now it's very, very easy. 2 clicks.
And as the country prepares for Brexit, finding easier ways to keep cash flowing is more important than ever.